That didn't work. Yeah, okay. That works. Why not? I hate it. Ow. All right, let's jump in. So, hey, what? Hey, am I live on the internet? How do I sound? Burrito! What's going on, Alicia? Welcome in. And also, Feta, hi. What's going on, friend? All right, let's see. So we're gonna play a little point and click adventure game here. Been inspired by Fugue TV, playing a bunch of them recently. Also, you know, Arms in a removable cast. Saw you, Ron. What are you both up to? Well, we're gonna get into some game called Kentucky Route Zero. It's a game I played about a decade ago at this point, but I did not beat. I got maybe like halfway through. But my options are limited right now because my arm's a little stiff. So I think this would be a good game to play in the intern. Plus, it's like a vibe I'm feeling right now. It's like a really moody, atmospheric kind of. Well, we'll just jump in. You could see in a second here. Let's hop in. I don't know if I have like a save. I just want to start fresh, so I'm gonna see. This game is weird, and I like it. About to clean up and then play with the kitty for a bit before bed. Yes, you are, or else he's gonna tear your face off. He's freaking out. He wants his plays. What do we do? Do we do the audio tape? Yo, Colin, what's good, man? Welcome in. I'm gonna go with the Notebook. Why not? Start. Empty start. Act 1, baby. That's what we're looking for. Let's see. I forgot. I gotta text one person real quick. Forgot. He told me to text him. There you go. Done, son. I'm gonna make this chat a little bigger so I can see my homies here. There we go. Thanks for stopping by, friends. Good to see everyone. All right, let's jump in. I vaguely remember this game. There's like 5 acts I've gotten to like act 3, I think. It's been a bit. So you might watch me get stuck in this point and click adventure game, look like a moron, and that would be fun. So I'm decent. Last 2 weeks of class, then 2 weeks off before more. 2 weeks, yo, that's a good 2 weeks though. Much needed break, I'm sure. I have appeared. Oh, sorry. Okay, I'm seeing some game audio. Looks a little low, but we'll see. Yo, welcome in, Fugue. Ekis Oils. This is me. I'm a man. This is my dog, and this is my truck. What are you playing? This is a point-and-click adventure game called Kentucky Route Zero. It was an episodal game. Came out about like it finished about like maybe a half a decade ago, but it started like coming out maybe a decade ago. Yeah, get cozy, Fugue. Welcome in, dude. Good to have you. Yeah, it's like an old school point-and-click adventure game, but made by like 3 people called Cardboard Computer. I don't know if you're familiar with like Adventure Monkey Island, you know, Grim Fandango, that sort of old Sierra / like Double Fine kind of game. But I'm limited to 1 arm tonight, so feeling a little sore. We're gonna do what we can here. So let's take a look at our dog. An old hound and a straw hat. Both have seen better days. All sounds PC games. Yep. Let me see. How are you, Colin? How is everyone doing tonight? A moving truck rumbles softly to itself. Painted on its side are the words Lisette's Antiques, Furniture, Glassware, Curiosities. All right, I'm gonna walk over to this dude, just chilling here. Attendant. I can look at him or talk to him. Let's look at him. Joseph sits between gas pumps in a Queen Anne armchair. His hair is gray and his glasses darkened. Damn, did you hear that wreck? Truck full of bottles. I don't know. Beer bottles, whiskey, lost a tire or something, and spilled booze and glass all over the interstate. What a mess. I hope they don't come down here looking for anything. We blew a damn fuse and it's all shut off. Okay, so this gas station's out of power right now. I'm a console gamer. I'm okay. Finally had some days off, but now I have to go back to work. Ah, damn. I hate the dreaded got to go back to work after a few days off. Burrito and I just took a vacation and I fractured my elbow, so ruined that for us. All right, let's see here. Did I hear a dog? What's your dog's name? Ooh, just some dog. I don't know his name. I always name her Blue, but we just adopted a boy cat, so this time around, I'm gonna make it a he. His name's gonna be Homer. I fell off the front of a rented bike. Burrito and I went to a nature reserve and rented some bicycles. And I was a dumbass, and I was filming us while we were riding, and my left hand was on the front brake, and I was curving a bend. I was I don't want to hit anyone who's curving the bend. So my brain's slow down, and I hit the front brake and flew off the bike instead of the back brake because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, let's name this dog. It's always a girl named Blue for me, and I've never beaten this game, by the way. I've only gotten halfway through it, but I think it feels more right to call him Homer this time around. Bit of a shuffle or a dragon, Homer's step. Wait, what? Bit of a shuffle or a dragon, Homer's step. Kind of an old one, isn't he? Well, I guess he's got some stories then. He sure does, this old dog. Hey, here's some jerky for Homer. I made it myself. Didn't turn out too well, but I bet a dog will eat it. That's always good when a stranger's here, I bet a dog will eat it. Here you go. I've been driving all evening looking for 5 Dogwood Drive. I've got a delivery to make on Dogwood, but I'd rather watch the sunset. Ooh. Yeah, no. Let's go to where we're looking for. Hey, I understand. You got to do the job you're paid to do. Maybe some rest somewhere in there. Maybe have a drink, then back at it. There's a dignity in that rhythm. So, where is Dogwood Drive? How long have you been working here? What's your rhythm like? Let's find out a little bit more about Joseph. What's your rhythm like? Oh, I just like to listen to the TV. I used to do a lot of poetry on the computer, but I don't have the ear for it lately. Listen, you and Homer would have been driving up and down 65 all night. Dogwood Drive is on the other side of, well, to get there you've got to take the 0 in this weird, hazy text right here. Ominous. The 0 is a tough route to find, but you can use my computer to look up directions. You'll have to head down into the basement and reset the circuit breaker first. I'll be happy to have those whining lights back up anyway. It's too damn quiet out here. The basement door is back there in the office. Appreciate your help, friend. Oh, and here, take this lamp. It gets dark. All right, we got a lamp. Apparently there's some more he could say here. Just head back into the office. You can't miss the stairs. The breaker box will be somewhere on the right of the room down there. Yeah, I'll do it. Got you, dude. Many things. You got it. So I got this light now. Oh, lights on. Lights off. Lights on. Here we go. Oh, I forgot about this. When you click to go somewhere, it's a little horseshoe animation. That is, I love that. Let's go inside. Let's go down in the basement. So we're at some gas station that has no power right now. All right, sweet. There's 3 people. Sup, dude? Silek, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Nice to have you, dude. How you doing tonight? Basement people. Let's look at them first. What are they doing? Emily, Ben, and Bob sit in folding chairs behind a worn card table. Papers, oddly shaped dice, and a highway maps cover the tabletop. Looks like we got a double bass going on here. Let's talk to him. I clear my throat. My name's Conway, by the way. How you been, bro? I'm good. Traveling for work. This game looks pretty awesome. Dude, this game is sick. I haven't played it in a long time. I've never beaten it, but I was just feeling it tonight. I saw them before. I've got a stiff arm on my right arm, so just a point-and-click adventure feels right tonight. Have y'all seen a breaker box down here? Oh, sorry, I didn't know there was anyone down here. Yeah, let's like be a little. To Bob, did you hear something? Oh. No, sorry, I was looking at the rules again. Ben to Bob. It gets easier as you go. Look, you said you rolled a 5, right? That means you get to pick up your marker and move it anywhere on the map. So it's your turn now, right? Some days we just need those easy games to relax with. I get it, dude. This game is so chill. It's like such a good, like ominous, like eerie, atmospheric kind of game, but it's like super chill. Ben to Bob. Oh yeah, I guess so. Where'd you put that 20-sided die? I don't see it. Did you drop it? It should be easy enough to find. It glows in the dark. All right, so they're ignoring me or like something, but I'm gonna turn this light off, see if I can find this glow in the dark. Okay, now I'm going downstairs. Let's turn it back on. I'm a little scared. There's a sign right here. A dusty, rusty sign is bolted onto the wall. These are the rules. Sign 1, no open flames near the gasoline. 2, no consumption of beer or spirits on the premises. In case of sudden darkness, do not panic, relax, count backwards from 5. Strictly limit time spent in the basement to fewer than 3 minutes of every hour. That is random as hell. All right, let's turn off this light here. There's the dice. There's the glow-in-the-dark 20-sided die. Conway picks up the glowing 20-sided die and inspects it. The number 5 is facing up. It's just a small piece of plastic, but it has a reassuring, almost comforting weight. 3 minutes of every hour. Creepy. Dude, it is creepy, right? What is that? All right, I placed the dice in my pocket. Let's turn this lantern back on because I'm not trying to chill here in the dark. All right, let's go back up and try. Oh, they're not there. These creepy people are not here anymore. So they cleared the table. Folding chairs are arranged around a worn card. Yeah, we already got that. I place the die on the table. I keep the die in my pocket. You know, last time I played this, I kept the die. I want to see what happens if I just, like, leave it here. Although I think it came in handy, but oh well. We already put it on the table. All right, we got the breaker. We're all good. Let's get the hell out of this basement. Oh, look at all these barrels just chilling. This place looks like a Fallout environment. Is this what all gas stations look under the, you know, this is crazy shit. I mean, I know there's tanks, but this is wild. Cool, we got some lights back on. Let's talk to Joseph. There it is. Just listen to those lights whine. Yep. Well, I better get back to get those directions ahead of the 0 if you don't mind. There are some people down in your basement playing some kind of game, but they're gone now. Let's say that. In the basement? No, I don't think so. Maybe that lamplighter was playing tricks on you, huh? Dude. There are definitely some homies. Well, strange things happen underground, especially in the dark. Music is good, dude. It gets so good. So, computer's in the office. You're looking for Marquez. She knows her way around these roads. She'll get you to the 0. The password is, damn, I usually just feel it out. Muscle memory, you know? It's kind of long, kind of like a short poem, I think. One of those short poems that really sums it all up. You'll figure it out. Can you imagine? Dude's like, just go in, figure out the password, you know. It's one of those poems. Alright, let's find this computer here. Conway taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. User. I love how this text has like effects. Like the 0's all hazy, the computer's all crazy. Now I'm making a poem. Let's do Joseph. Password. Wheels slide loose. The stars drop away. I talk and listen to him talking. Whoa. Total CRT monitor. Yeah. Man. What do we think? Wheels slide loose. The stars drop away. Well, considering I've got some, like, galaxy light shit going on tonight, I'm gonna go with the stars drop away. Nobody saw the accident. The moon throbs. It's late. Whoa, dude. This is getting crazy. Nobody saw the accident. Alright, if we said the stars drop away, I'm gonna say the moon throbs. You just breathe road, the lights whine. It will only get later. I feel like they're all kind of like in a pattern, like 1 with 1, 2 with 2, 3 with 3, but I'm gonna mix it up. We got 2, 2. I'm gonna go, it will only get later. Password accepted. Love it. How's it going in there? Figuring it all out? Sure you are. Typing messages, address book, games. Check out the games. Games is not real. Oh, okay. Address book. Oh, I should have checked messages. Dogwood Drive, or Marquez. Yeah, Marquez. Marquez residence, 100 Macondo Lane. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree that's always on fire. Look for the barn at the base of the mountain there. You can't miss it. All right. Got it? Out there on Macondo somewhere, right? Yeah, that's it. Head northeast on 65 and turn left as soon as you see that ugly tree. All right. Got it. Hey, look, while you were down there, I loaded that old TV of mine onto your truck. I borrowed that thing from Weaver Marquez a number of years ago, and now that the power is all weird over here, I can't pick up anything but static and public access anyway. She was always more of a reader, but maybe she'd want it back at home. It's a nice TV. You got it. I'm already an errand boy, but hey, that's cool. What's up, Homer? Conway scratches behind Homer's right ear. How's it going, Homer? What do you think of this place? How about a treat? Take it easy, Homer. I don't want to give the dog that nasty beef jerky. It's odd. It's odd I never noticed it driving by. Fuck it. Here's a treat, Homer. Here's some jerky from the gas station attendant. Oh, let's save it for later. Yeah, let's save it for later. He's chilling right now. Take it easy. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we got a pupper. Whoa, whoa. You can scroll. I didn't even know that. All right, let's get back on the truck. We're going to find the Marquez residence. Conway heads back into the night. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, so this is a crazy ass map. We're on, okay, here's Eckes Oils, Interstate 65 here. So this is the highway. We're gonna go northeast until there's an ugly tree on fire. That looks like a tree on fire. Burning tree. A tall black oak burns on the hill above the road. And then turn left. Marquez Farmhouse. Done, son. His last name, Twitty? Twitty? Act 1, Scene 2. Marquez Farmhouse. I wonder if my camera's blocking shit. Oops. Looks like we're alright so far. Conway Twitty. Scene 2, baby. Alright, Homer. Pretty dark out here, huh? So I guess we just head up the path here. The farmhouse is up to... Yeah, let's talk to him. Like he's my friend here. Maybe you'd better stay down here where it's lit. Hope I can borrow... Yeah. You stay here. Alright. A street lamp lights the base of a dusty path leading up the hill. I love how the camera like pans in all ominously. It was an old ass country singer. I was like, that sounds familiar, dude, but I can't like put my finger on that. Graveyard. A family graveyard is set off to the side of the house. Headstones are inscribed with the surnames of the unfortunate. Nowakowski, Padilla, Marquez. Interesting. So that's like last names. These are like a multiple generational house here. Just want to see if there's anything going. Nope, can't go over there. Graveyard outside my house. No thanks. I just walked in. I was just thinking what a lovely house we have. Do you like it? Have you been here before? Did you happen to see an owl? I did not see any owl. I know, I saw it out the window once. Big ugly thing. All sound and fury. Well, it's gone now. There used to be another house here, but we had it destroyed, and we built this one. It was very expensive. We got quite underwater. Heard one, didn't see it, though. You heard it? Nice. Oh, that means you can actually hear the game. That's good. I was like worried about that. It's such a quiet game. What do you do for work? Is it too difficult? Or do you like it very much? I was once a mathematician. Are you looking for something in particular here? Yeah, I drive deliveries. Oh, good. Hell yeah. I believe it's hard times for a small antique shop. It's hard times everywhere, even out here on our little farm. My parents stopped paying the bank a while back. I shouldn't even be here, but I just stayed. I have some notebooks. I'm only a little bored. I might prefer to watch TV occasionally. Yeah, I have a TV here that belongs to you. Will you please set it up? Then I can explain to you how to get where you're going. The zero. I know. Weird. Let's set this TV up. Weaver. This girl's name is Weaver. That's not how it's supposed to look. You made a mistake setting it up. Is it a foreign object to you? Which of your parents was it who wouldn't allow you to watch television? Mom thought she heard ghosts in the static. Dad thought it was radioactive. I know how to set up a TV. I know how to set up a TV. Country roads are revived. They are. I live... Oh, do you? Okay, I'm skeptical. All right. You have it all backwards. I'm not surprised, are you? Have you been paying attention? I don't think you have. It's time to start paying attention now, Conway. Look closely at the television. Just zoning out to their backyard. It's like a real ominous, like, barn house back here with, like, some portal-ass shit going on over here. Hey, wake up. You spaced out for a minute there. The picture on the TV. What do you keep in that barn? It used to be tools and feed, then books. Now I think it's mostly spiders. Well, that TV is picking up the wrong signal. My cousin Shannon would know more about it. She fixes TVs for a living. Well, she used to. I think the new models are giving her some trouble. So, I really just need to get to the zero. Your cousin? Let's find out more. That's my father's brother's daughter, Shannon. We're about the same age. Well, we used to be. She's older now. She has a workshop up north a ways by the lake, right where Peonia, I can't say that word, Peonia and Wax Road meet. It's a big bait and tackle shop. She fixes TVs in the back. Do you like fishing? Honestly, I'm not convinced you should bother with the zero. I'd much rather you find my cousin to fix my TV, but I'll get you headed the right way. So it's pretty easy. Get back on 65 heading north, then take your first right after the artificial limb factory. From there, your arrival at the zero is basically inevitable. So take 65 heading north, and then the first right after the limb factory. You got it. Searching for the zero, baby. Am I talking to a ghost? Yeah, dude, it feels like it, right? She's a little ominous. Books in a barn. Nice to know you, Conway. Keep your eyes open, especially in the dark. Is she gonna disappear too? What's going on? Did she disappear? Am I bugging? Dude, I'm bugging. Holy shit. She's gone. Dude, this game's crazy. She's saying her cousin was the same age, but her cousin is older now. Yep, Ghost Run. Dude, these are ghosts. Or I'm just like out of my mind. Tripping balls or something. Conway seems like an older dude. He could be a little... Could have lost it a little bit. Alright, so we're at the house. Let's get out of here. Let's go to the truck. Is there anything different about the graveyard now? Nope. Okay. McConway. Senile. Yeah, dude. McConway St. John. No, Owl. Yeah, good point. You don't hear it now, right? Nope. That's not the strangest lady. She seemed pretty nice. She kind of creeped me out, Homer. She seemed pretty nice. I mean, she did creep me out. Marquez, I wonder where her folks are from. I hope we see her again. This was this band, but I don't even. They were. This was a back shot before, right? They just kind of appeared. All right, let's get back on the 65. You love it? This game is awesome, dude. I'm buying this game when I get home. That's funny. All right, so we're at the Marquez Farmhouse. We got to get back on the 65 and head north. When we see an artificial limb factory, I think we're taking a right, if I remember that correctly. What is this? Factory. A creek runs alongside the highway and then turns toward a dirty brick building. A grinding drone from within the building is faintly audible from the interstate. Floodlights on the lawn illuminate smokestacks. At the edge of the building's parking lot, a huge sign, partly obscured by trees, reads, Amer Artificial Limb Factory. Alright, let's take a right. I forgot where we're going. This is to get to the zero, right? On-ramp? Question mark? Right, we're not going to the cousin's house. We're getting to the zero. Scene 3, we are crushing this game. Beating it tonight. Elkhorn Valley. Alright, Homer, what's going on over here? Conway brushes some dirt off Homer's hat. How's it going, Homer? Oh, I'm not sure that lady was right about the on-ramp to the zero being here. Hey, you got something on your hat. Been digging in Lisette's flowers again? Did you pick that up on the road? Yeah, this dog has been digging. She just can't keep you out of there, can she? The way Ira used to yell at you, you'd think he was losing his mind. So, Ira? Ira's the dude. Ira used to yell at you. Okay. So I work for Lisette's Antiques. I'm making a delivery. And Lisette had a garden, and Ira's probably her husband, I think. Or Ira was somewhere at the antique shop or something. Okay. We're at a ramp. It does look a little shoddy. What? That was the whole scene 3? I probably missed something. Yeah, what? What was that? Oh shit, there's Weaver, right? Oh, that's Shannon. I don't know who that is. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. It's $200 for 2 weeks. Yeah, it kind of is an emergency. No, it's fine. I'll figure it out. Yeah, charge him. Get that money. Audible. That's true. I guess he can't kick me out for another week or two, but can I trust him not to just change the locks? I'm going to ask that question. Yes, and I appreciate that, but okay, you're right. Just never mind. I have to go. Sorry. I'm going to try and say something. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Forget it. Bye. Yep, love you. Bye. Dude, this dog is so skinny. Maybe I should give him that beef jerky, dude. Excuse me, ma'am. I saw the light was on, and I'm looking for the on-ramp to. Are you here to kick me off the property? Do you believe in ghosts? Whoa. Yeah. Do you believe in ghosts? Well, let's see. I do believe a place can be haunted, if that's what you mean. What about a person? Can a person be haunted? I'm here, kind of. The guys and I are playing some League, but I have you out. Yo, what's good, Ari? Good luck, have fun. Hope you're doing well, though. Thank you. You too, you as well, friend. Thanks for stopping by. Good luck in those League games. What about a person? No, that's not what I mean. Okay, hold on. This is Shannon replying to Conway. Yeah, let's get weird here. Sure, I guess a person could. Sometimes I feel haunted myself. What haunts you? Bad decisions, I guess. Wasted youth. Well, look. Here's what it is. I drive deliveries for a shop called Lisette's Antiques, and I'm out trying to finish this job. You're out making a delivery to the mine? No. I have a delivery for 5 Dogwood Drive, and I can't remember ever seeing that address before. Now I heard I need to take a highway called the Zero. So I met this young lady named of Weaver Marquez, and she sent me this way. So here I am. Uncommon kind of place for... Wait a minute, wasn't Shannon Weaver's cousin? Or am I confusing names here? And she sent me this way, so here I am. Uncommon kind of place for an on-ramp, but that's what it's been like so far anyway with... With what? Weaver Marquez, do you know her? The Zero, is that around here? Yeah, you think so, right? I'm pretty sure Shannon was Weaver's cousin. So you saw her tonight. I know Weaver. She's my cousin. I'm Shannon Marquez. She was. Oh, you're the one who fixes televisions. That's right. Did she tell you that too? Of course she did. Weaver doesn't lie. One time when we were younger, she told me my dad had been in a terrible car wreck. There was crushed metal everywhere, and we'd been hearing it echo through the house for years, she said. I was very upset, crying. Then my dad walked in the door, just come back from a trip to the junkyard collecting scrap metal to fashion into wind chimes. What? That's crazy. What's good, Snapplecat? I was angry, but she said it wasn't a joke and it wasn't a lie. At the time, I thought she meant it as a riddle or a puzzle. But Weaver's not a puzzle, she's a mystery. So maybe the Zero is down here somewhere. So what are you doing down here, Shannon? Yeah, what are you doing here? I talked to Weaver earlier this evening too, or anyway, she talked to me. It's hard to tell if she's listening sometimes. Weaver told me I had to come down here to the old Elkhorn mine. She said I'd find something I've been looking for. What are you looking for? I'm not exactly sure. I have a few ideas. I'll know it when I see it. It's not such a bad thing you showing up now, all told. I'd rather not go down there alone. Your dog should stay up here, though. It's no place for a dog. This is an old mine. It runs pretty deep and tangled. If we're going to go down into it, find your on-ramp and whatever else, we've got to keep our bearings. I don't want to get turned around. I've got some gear here to measure conductivity, frequency response, stuff like that. Maybe we can find a way to put a signal out ahead, do some analysis, and figure out what kind of topology we're up against. Topology, okay. Sure, let's look around. Yeah, let's look around. Dude, we're gonna get turned around. If she's like, yeah, you know, well, we can't get messed up, I'm gonna get messed up. No work tomorrow. Okay. No. You stay here, Homer. Oh, he's just... okay, he's just... doing his thing. PA. Did anything happen? That runs into the mine's PA system. Do you think it still works? Dude, only one way to find out. We're gonna like talk to this PA. There's gonna be like an eruption. All right, give it a whirl. Is anybody down there? Nothing. Oh, there's no power. Yeah, okay. Even when this old mine was up and running, it was tricky to keep stuff powered. You know, the miners used to have to pay just to run the fans and the lights. Yeah, they got paid in these shitty plastic tokens, coal script, you know? And if you want to run the fans for a bit to clear the air up, well, you have to put a token in. My parents used to work here. So did Weaver's parents. I guess a lot of folks' parents worked here. Can we power it up? I bet we just have to free up some power for the PA system. Everything is rationed here. Set up that lamp of yours and I'll go unplug these ceiling lights. Holy shit, that's real. Yeah. Conway clears his throat nervously. Conway tries to think of something clever to say. Conway fidgets with the change in his pocket. Yeah, okay. I heard the speakers back here crackle a bit. It's on now, right? Try saying something into the mouthpiece. Okay, I hear you. Well, we need to measure the echo delay time, and figure out how to deep the tunnels run. Just make some noises into the mouthpiece. Yeah, I don't want to tap a microphone or rub the... Yeah, let's just clear my throat again, like anyone wants to hear that. Scrapes a coin across the mouthpiece, knocks on the table, hums a deep tone. Let's do that. Spits, whistles, blows. Let's whistle. Damn, that's a long delay. Those tunnels run deep. I bet some of them have ruptured or joined up with the cave system. Do you really? Silly, that's crazy. All right, I set up my spectrum analyzer, so just say something into the mouthpiece and we get a sense for how narrow the mine tunnels are. Don't be shy. Just say anything that comes into your head. Tell me a story about something, or what did you have for breakfast today? Here's a story. I used to work doing roof repair. My boss got a real big job out in Louisville. We even fixed it. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Should have taken us an hour to get there. It seemed like a big project, but doable. What is this? It should have taken us an hour to get there. But then a thunderstorm hit and it was too late anyhow. Ooh, but I was hung over and we ran late. Yeah, let's do the thunderstorm. Got it. Looks like the tunnels are pretty cramped. Yeah, low ceilings. Hope you're ready to stoop a bit. You're probably used to it. One more test. We just need to know if the air is breathable or if it's too thin or too dense. Just sit real close to the mouthpiece and breathe. I'll measure the resonance of your breath with the air in the tunnels. Just try to relax. Try to breathe naturally. Thinks about resting. Thinks about the road. Well, if I'm trying to chill, I'll think about resting. Moment earlier in the day, moment when he was younger. Getting some pretty strong readings here. I think we're in a good shape, but keep at it for a minute. Visualize a hot meal, a cold drink. Let's think about food. Breeze relaxes as a peal of feedback and loose rock engulfs him. Oh no, that's exactly what I said. Oh my god. I don't really remember this. Like I remember like going to a mine, but I don't remember like all these little details. So this is cool. It's been a long time since I messed with this game. Scene 5. Yeah. Jesus, are you alright? What the hell? My leg is stuck. Shit, okay, I'm gonna pull you out to get you out of here. There you go. Okay, are you hurt? Can you put any weight on that leg? It's all messed up. It's fine. It'll say it's fine. Just try to stand up. Careful, I'm right here. Damn, don't worry, I've got you. That leg is in bad shape. Here, let's get you into the tram. There you go. Now, let's see if this thing has power. Well, okay, there's some luck, right? Let's should be able to ride this tram right out onto one of the auxiliary exits. If there are any, I think there are. What about Weaver? What about Weaver? I can walk. No way, you stay off that leg or you'll just do more damage. We'll just find the exit and then figure out what to do from there. That's our first priority. So the controls are over on your side. Let's get moving. So I came here looking for an on-ramp. She was looking for something that's mine. I got her, and now we're just trying to get out of the mine? Is that what's up? Oh, turn that shit back on. Turntable. Okay, okay, hold on. Before I do that, let's see what's down here. Exit. Where's the exit? Should I see what's in the turntable? Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go to the turntable. Even got a bird cage for the canary on the tram. It's a real ominous like scarecrow motherfucker right there. Alright, let's turn the turntable. Oh, here we are. This may be hard to believe. It's hard for me to believe myself, but this whole branch was underwater last I heard. Is it safe? I guess so. It looks like they finally drained it, or maybe it just drained off on its own. The water came in pretty fast, and a lot of folks got trapped in the tunnels. I only heard parts of it, of how it went from there. Sanitized for the bereaved. You know how these big companies are. But there was gossip too. The trap miners couldn't get all the pumps going because the power was rationed, so they shut all the lights off. But even then, it wasn't enough. So I guess it was dark when they... You lost some people down here, didn't you? We all lost people down here. Well, not all of us, but most of us. Doesn't matter now. Look, this old turntable is still wired up. The controls are dead, but I can use my signal generator to switch tracks. The water hasn't damaged it too much, or we can just keep heading down this tunnel. All this junk hanging up around the turntable is from the company store. Just junk, you know? The miners would buy it and use it to decorate the place. Or as landmarks, I guess. Hard to know which way is which down here. It's all so dim and gray. Shannon connects 2 clips lead from her signal generator to the turntable's electrical panel. We're on the track between the animal bones and the rowboat. Okay, so animal bones, rowboat. So, tuning the pendulum and the casket. There's the casket. The bat feeder and the scarecrow. Wow. Okay, let's start. Should we just, I'm like scared. Should we leave here? Pendulum and the casket. Alright, let's check it out. Let's go down this way. Tape player. A dusty reel-to-reel tape player is stashed between the beneath the track, loaded with tape with star for power. Okay, it's on the other side. What's going on down here? Stage? Damn, it's almost totally intact. I thought it would have been destroyed. What is this place? It's a recording studio, basically, kind of thrown together, but when this mine was active, a couple of folk music archivists spent time here recording miners' songs. Really academic, ivory tower types. None of the miners really talked to them much. So they stayed at the margins, observed, took notes, and then sometimes they get someone on lunch break to sing into their microphone. Then I guess the power company got some kind of interest in the project and gave the archivists some CoalScript tokens to pay the miners with for their songs. Did you ever come down here? What do you think the archivists were after? Yeah, I came here with my parents once or twice. They used to play music here, even when the archivists weren't around. It was a nice setup, kind of rickety, kind of dangerous, I guess, but I don't know, it had a good energy. It was warm sometimes. Alright. Let's see what's, so we did... This is the casket. Let's check out the scarecrow. Dude, I already forgot what where we started, but that's right. I'll figure it out. Oh, the rowboat. Shouldn't connect 2 clips. Yep. Let's do the pendulum, the casket. Let's do the scarecrow. The bat feeder and the scarecrow. Dude, I would never, ever, ever, ever just be chilling down a mine like this. Broken track. Tracks are all messed up here. This tram isn't going any further. I wonder what's down that tunnel. Let's see the other side real quick. And then we're getting the fuck out of here. Dead end. Do you hear that? Kind of a muffled rumbling. Maybe we're near water, maybe we're near the surface. Muffled rumbling. I've been on a tram like that, really. In a mine, Sailor? Could be. There's, what did I say? Water? It could be. There's an underground lake around here years ago. I guess that's why they stopped digging so abruptly there. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. Crazy. Braver than me, man. Alright, so we had a dead end to the left and broken track. So yeah, we're just going back to the rowboat and then getting the fuck out of here. Like 4 feet clearance, can't stand up. Nope. Nope, nope. I don't like the way that text is shaking. Yeah, I didn't like it. Yeah, no. Hell no. All right, exit was down here. Let's get the hell out of here. Thank God, okay. Yeah, no, let's get the hell out. Yeah, okay, that tunnel where the tracks were broken, I'd like to take a look down there. Do whatever you need, I'll wait for you here. If you wait for me here, I'll just go take another look around. What is the difference there? Him telling her to go and then her... Yeah, okay. Thanks, I'll be right back. So I'm just chilling here now? Birdcage. A paper tag hangs from the birdcage by a string. Canary, 25 tokens. Canary is sold at the company store? Did they also sell respirators? No bones in the cage. The bird must have been set free, or maybe the cage was cleaned. There are cardinals at the Louisville Zoo and other birds, ostriches, eagles, emus, no canaries. Too common? Too small? Maybe. But they have starlings. Starlings aren't much bigger than canaries. I don't know what a starling is. Tape reels. A pile of tape reels is jammed into the top of the tram. They must have been thrown on in a rush. The reels are unlabeled. The tape is decayed. Lisette and Ira's son, Charlie, talked about a piece of music he liked made with old decaying tapes. What was it called? Something about... Charlie had the most bizarre taste in music. Weird, noisy computer music. Where did he even hear that stuff? Louisville, probably, or college? He was a smart kid. Damned pity. Ooh, something happened to Charlie. What else? What else we got down here? Notebooks. The notebook at the top of this dusty stack is labeled in black marker. The label is dusty and smudged, but it looks like it might say horses. Houses, maybe? Or verses, even? Crude and hurried handwriting, too. Lisette has immaculate handwriting, pristine and measured cursive, never a stray mark. For the last several months, she filled out the receipts for each order, since that young couple complained about the handwriting on the order slip. It's carbon paper anyway. It's bound to wear away over time. If they're so precise about their records, they should put it on a computer anyway. A couple complained about the handwriting on the order. It was definitely Conway's handwriting then. Wait, I can just like leave without her? I don't want to leave without her, right? What happens if I turn the light off? Game over. Oh shit. I feel like it's telling me to leave right now, but I can't move. I can't move left and I can't move right. I can't look at any. I'm gonna walk out. Who even knows if Shannon was real, dude? Shannon. Did I really just leave her in there? I was like, all right, peace. Shack. The cramped shack is lined with wooden shelves. Dusty stacks of tape reels and notebooks crowd the room, but a bit of moonlight filters through a window near the ceiling. On a small desk in the middle of the room lay 3 notebooks. The red one is labeled J. Marquez, the green one is labeled R. Marquez, and the blue one is unlabeled. So... okay, we got Weaver, W, and S, Shannon or Sharon or whatever, so J and R. This is one of their parents, I'm sure. Red is J, green is R. Yeah, let's just open them all. Conway opens the red notebook. The pages are... oh, wait, here she is. The pages are covered in disorganized notes, some written horizontally and others scribbled vertically into the margins. A few pages are lined more evenly and divided up into charts correlating seasons, lyrics, harmonies, and coal halls. Let's open the green one. On each page is a delicately rendered charcoal drawing. Most are portraits of rugged faces. Near the middle of the book, there are a few drawings of a young girl in a miner's helmet. She plays along the minecart tracks, collecting pieces of wire. In one drawing, another young girl sits nearby, intently studying a book. That's definitely Weaver, Weaver and Shannon, right? This is like them, the parents drawing the girls while they're in the mine. Conway opens the blue notebook. The notebook is full of Greek letters and cryptic mathematical formulas. Near the back of the book, what first looks like it might be Oh yeah, this place. I didn't think you were coming back. These notebooks are all labeled Marquez. Your parents are the archivists? No, Weaver's parents are the archivists. My parents were miners. Okay. How's the leg? I can walk on it, but it's slow. I can walk. Yeah, it's painful. I've got some painkillers here that could help you out. I got them from a friend when I sprained my wrist installing a security system. You'd better let me drive, though. They're pretty strong. I can handle it. Yeah, maybe that's best. Yeah, alright. You drive. Don't worry, I've been driving since I was 9. Yeah, I got some painkillers from that motherfucker with the fractured elbow. I still need to find the 0. I guess I should look for another route to Dogwood Drive. The 0 is ominous. My goal here is Dogwood Drive. Yeah, alright. Well, maybe asking Weaver about the 0 was the wrong place to start. Maybe we should just ask her for specific directions. Her answers are complicated enough without a layer of indirection at the question. I saw Weaver at my workshop. That's up north by Lake Nolan, right at Wax and Peonia, in the back of a bait shop. Pretty glamorous, right? These are the times we live in. She's either up there or back at the farmhouse. Whichever you want to head to first, just let me know. Oh, yeah, because she's driving, right? All right, so drive, or what is this? Come on, Homer. Get in the truck. Where are we going? We're going to the farmhouse? We're going to her bait shop. What's that? Antiques. I guess this is your truck. This is my truck. What's up, Homer? Homer, this is Shannon. Nice to meet you, Homer. I never had a dog. Okay. I got some dried banana slices in my bag. Would you like one? Do you help with the driving? Oh, it's the dog. Right. Yeah, give him a banana slice. I don't really like them anyway. Take care of your friend here, and there's more where that came from. Yeah, okay. It's time to go. I lost my chopstick. It's alright. Alright, where are we going? So, let's go to the bait shop. It's at north to Wax and Peonia. What the fuck that means? Beep. Is there a master at the bait shop? I bit my tongue, but I'm, you know, hey, someone had to. So I was gonna have the runs, all those banana chips and bad beef jerky. Bacon Creek Road. Okay, okay, hold on. We gotta find Wax MP Priceville Road. Okay, what's this down here? Is that where we saw Frenchman Knob Road, Hammondsville Road? All right. What's this up here? Can I go up there? Not quite. Okay. Wheeler Mill? I don't know. Oh, here's Wax. How do you like this so far, Burrito? Grayson Springs. Wax. Gotta find Peonia. Oh, bait shop. Conway and Shannon pull into the bait shop parking lot. Vaulted above the road on a thin steel bar, a handwritten sign reads, live bait, minnows small and also large for stripers, night crawlers, chips and beer. A green flyer hangs loosely from a bit of masking tape at eye level. The shop's right, a dirt parking lot sprawls unevenly into grass and then eventually trees. The bait shop is closed. Let's go to the workshop. Conway and Shannon walk around the side of the building into the workshop. The walls are lined with cheap metal shelves, loaded precariously with vacuum tubes, awkwardly shaped metal casings, and coffee cans full of electronic components. Yeah, let's... Shannon points to a small security monitor on the table. The image on the screen is just black, but it seems to be fading slowly, almost imperceptibly, I got that, between different shades of black. Shannon tweaks a few knobs at the side of the monitor, but the picture doesn't change. Let's stare at the black monitor for a minute. Conway stares directly at the security monitor. The screen is a cavernous black. It hums and swells at the pace of the tide. Conway loses track of their workshop's walls. They could be inches away or miles. He is adrift on black water, traveling swiftly toward a rocky shore. There should be a lighthouse or a buoy by these rocks. It's too dangerous. Shannon switches off the power strip. Weaver is not here. All right, I guess we're going back to the farmhouse then. How did... Really? I went all the way... Oh, yeah, because I was looking for... Wait. Did I come that way? Whatever. Here's a guitar player. A young man in gray-stained clothes sits by the side of the road. He is playing a worn guitar. To his left is a blue mug, and to his right is a weathered dog. Listen. Conway stands and listens. The young man strums absently on the guitar, hums tunelessly, and occasionally mumbles a word. Put $1 in the cup. Conway pulls a wrinkled dollar bill from his back pocket and puts it in the young man's cup. Young man stops playing, pulls the wet dollar bill out of his whiskey, and hands it back to Conway. That's hilarious. Oh, this game's old, Burrito. Well, it like finished like like the last act 5 like came out like maybe like 5-6 years ago, but it first came out act 1 like 10 plus years ago. Dragonflies. Where'd the dragonflies go? Did I miss them? Had one shot, one opportunity. Dragonflies are gone. Wow. Okay. All right, let's go back to this farmhouse. What is this? Field notes. Oh, cool. All right. Oh, what is this? The mine? Yeah. Okay, so there's some stuff going on here. Cool. Some guidance. Scene 6. Let's find Weaver. Let's get to this Dogwood Drive here. Hey, I got your cousin. Oh, now I'm walking so slow. Forgot I hurt my leg. I heard the owl that time. I heard the little owl chirp. What's going on? I stopped moving. Oh, she had to. Oh, okay. I'm hurting now. She's got to support me walking. What's this? Damn, it's hard to follow up a game like The Drifter, but this has a good ominous tone to it. It really does. It's so like atmospheric. There's nobody buried here, you know. It's decorative, I guess. What? Or it's art or something. I don't know. A decorative graveyard? Weaver's folks were like that. Not more. Oh, whoa. Oh, I thought I was like moving the screen. Not morbid, I mean, but strange. Careless with tragic ideas. Oh, and look at that headstone, Marquez. I used to think that was for my parents. Now I don't know. What? Just random gravestones in their house? Definitely a fugue. All right, Weaver's not here. So this is where she was. Yeah, it makes sense. This is where Weaver and her parents lived. They took out a bunch of loans, you know, and had this place built. Do you have any debts? I never really had any collateral. I owe some people some apologies. Yo, let's do that. Well, you're lucky. That's all you owe. My parents were like that until the company store found a way to get to them. For my dad, it was tokens to run the fans and air purifiers, and for my mom, it was canaries. Two solutions to the same problem, but they sure sounded different. Whoa. Weaver had debt too, a lot of it, all tuition. She said she was a math. Yeah, how did she pay it off? She didn't. She had no income. None of them did. I think eventually Weaver put those math skills to work on all the red numbers in the family checkbook and got a clear sense of just how hopeless their situation was. So she left. I guess she just drove away in the middle of the night. They woke up in the morning and the car was gone, never came back. Until tonight. Someone else told me to come here and talk to her. She seemed really focused on that old TV. Were you happy to see her? Let's see. Were you happy to see her? I don't know. It was so sudden, and it wasn't like a reunion. She just appeared. Oh, that's not something you see every day. That old TV right there. Well, that is a damned antique for you. I had a model like that in the shop once, but I had to sell it off to make rent. Most painful decision I ever made. Say, do you mind if I open it up? Looks like the dials are all corroded and the screen is leaking light a bit. Come on, I bet Lisette would never forgive you for letting a specimen like that fall into disrepair. Oh yeah, these tubes are all messed up. Looks like they've been in a swamp or a cave or something. There's moss growing on this one. That's okay, I have a few spares in my bag here. Here, I pulled this one. I have an old computer monitor. Just needs to be recalibrated a bit. Okay, that should be seeing something now. Are you seeing anything? Hey, it looks dangerous what you're doing there. A little bit to the left, question mark? Damn, okay, here. I think the contacts are dirty. Now don't go telling my customers to clean off old vacuum tubes with spit. There, just gotta turn it north, south, and... Oh, Kentucky Zero right there. We found the zero, baby. Dude, this fucking game. End of Act 1. That was it. That's perfect. I'm like right up to my my bedtime. So that will be tonight's stream. We'll just do limits and demonstrations play. We'll just do the one act tonight. I'll come back tomorrow night for Act 2. But we'll do a quick raid before I head out of here. I do like a streaming good. Yeah. I appreciate everyone stopping by. I hope everyone likes this game. Let me switch this real quick. While we're in this thing here, I'm probably gonna play this for a little bit before I go back to Oblivion. We got up to what is it? Shivering Isles. That's the only thing we're doing left in Oblivion. But I really can't play that right now. It's too much. So. We're gonna raid my friend Lick Arcade. He's a homie. He's got a sweet setup. He's a good dude, great streamer, speedrunner. If you don't follow Lick Arcade, I don't know who's here right now, but give him a follow. It's to your benefit. And I hope y'all come back tomorrow night. We'll do Act 2. Hope y'all have a great night. Thanks for stopping by again. I appreciate it. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Peace.